Redneck Rabbitry here. Gonna do my little rabbit update. Some people have been asking in the comments if I can do one. I've just been so busy with 4-H and going to rabbit shows and with the rabbits and 4-H shooting club, so I haven't been able to get around to it quite. But Roy and Rosie are okay. Nothing's happened to them. We moved around all the cages so that we can put more cages in here. Now that we've moved all the cages, it's really opened this area up, and we can probably put like 7 more cages in here. So I have 7 more rabbits. That's pretty much, that's what we did all weekend. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be moving around to get up to really show you the rabbits. I'm just going to use the zoom on my camera. I got kicked by a cow and in my kneecap, and I don't really want to move around much. So it's been hurting. So I'm not really going to move around. I may move around to show you the babies. I know everybody's wanted to see the babies. So I'll show you them. I'll get up and show you them before the video is over. So, yep. Alright. Now, Otto and Georgia's cage is over there now. I finally got a judge last show to say that Otto is a big boned rabbit, big boned mini Rex, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing I can do to solve that. I can't get him underweight. If I do that, I'm starving him, so there's really nothing I can do to make him a good show quality rabbit. I mean, he's a perfect rabbit otherwise, but he's got all good qualities except for the big bone body, and that's what kind of got him. But we changed Georgia's side of the cage door to the front, and we're going to do that to his sometime this week, because with these 2 cages so close, it's hard to do the side door, and I don't really feel like doing that anymore. So we're just going to move the doors on the front instead. Then over to Moby and Sunshine. Moby's, I don't really know. Did I show you guys Moby in the last video? Tell me if I did or if I didn't down in the comments, because I honestly don't really want to go back and look at the videos to see if I did. I'm just lazy today, and I don't really want to do that. So if you get the chance, write in the comments and tell me if you did or if you didn't. I got another rabbit that I'm going to show you that I got at the same show. I don't know if I showed you or if I didn't, so just tell me in the comments if I did or didn't. I don't really want to go back and look. Moby's a mini Rex, broken blue otter mini Rex. I got him for a breeder buck. I was gonna breed him to Sunshine, but he was only 5-6 months old, and he didn't seem to really want to breed her. So we pulled her out and put her with Otto to get her bred for show rabbits for 4-H fair. So she's bred. She's the Harlequin ones with. So I should get good tries out of her. Yeah. He's a little bugger. Funny story about him. When we got him, we hadn't really realized his left front claw was ripped off. The nail was still okay. It grew back, but we didn't realize it till we got home. My pants were covered in blood from him having that off. He bit the scab off, and I hadn't realized that I was getting covered in blood. So it healed up, luckily. So he's growing his toenail back. So that was a good one. But you know, And then over to my left here is Otts. And we're going to zoom out here. Otts. But he's doing okay. He's not really important anymore. He's just a mixed. He's a pet. He was my first year rabbit for 4-H, and I didn't after that. But let me go into the shed here, and I will show you the other new rabbit. Like I said, if I can't remember if I told you or not, if I showed you, so write it down in the comments if I did or if I didn't. But oops. Yep. This is my new New Zealand doe, Alice. I can't remember if I showed you guys her or not. So write it down in the comments if I did. She's actually bred. We bred her to Roy, so I should get New Zealand babies within the next week, 2 weeks here. And I'll have a rabbit update as soon as I can on them too. But this isn't her permanent cage. This is a temporary cage for the one that we're building for her. And then we'll get that one done, and she'll go into that one and have her babies in that one. But, yep. And then, I don't really remember. I'm going to go over my feed again, because I don't really remember if I showed you guys or not. I switched to Kent Rabbit Food. Kent Rabbit Food is just a better one. It doesn't have corn, and it doesn't have wheat. And those are two that you don't want in your rabbit food. Corn clogs their digestive system, and wheat builds up in their digestive system. Those may sound similar, but they're not. They're two different things. So I switched over to their rabbit food. So they get Kent Rabbit Food instead of Armada or ManaPro. ManaPro has animal fat byproduct in it. You don't want to be feeding your rabbits animal fat. Armada has corn. You don't want to be giving them corn. Corn's bad. So I give them Kent. Kent's the best I've been able to find, and that's what I've been giving them for like 2 months now. So, you know. But, yep, she's bred. She'll have babies here in a couple weeks, hopefully. Nothing more to say about her. But, yeah. I got all these cages. I got all new cages at the 4-H charity auction. If you guys, anybody who wants to support 4-H, the best way to do it is to go through the charity auctions, because the kids from the club that donate that, they get 10% of what that item makes, and then the rest of the money goes to the 4-H to expand the fair, and it just helps out a lot more. But it just helps. If you want to support the 4-H, then go through the charity auctions. But yeah, and I got all these cages cheap. It was a lot easier than buying them from like Tractor Supply. Those black cages bought from Tractor Supply. 2 of them, $50. 3 of these, $50. Whole lot easier. And this is what this is a 36 by 30 cage here. And that's going to be a New Zealand cage. That's a 24 by I think 18. That's a grow out pen. This is a 24 by 28. That's just a temporary pen for her. I mean, you couldn't have gotten any better of a deal than 4-H, what you could get at the 4-H fair. I mean, cages are just so expensive, but I mean, come on now. Alright, I will show you Georgia's babies here in a minute. Her baby bunnies. Oh, alright, now we got both of them out. Let's see. Alright, there's Sunshine. There in the corner there. She's bred. I hope she is. There's Moby. He's like, what are you doing? Alright, I will show you the colors that we have. I'm sorry if they run into the back nesting box. I can't do nothing about that. It's just, and I'm not going to scare them around. They're already stressed out enough because of cage moving yesterday. But yeah, I'll just stand here and zoom in. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't get any videos of them younger, but we got one broken black, 2 whites, and a black, and that's what we got. So just pause here and I'll get another video. Alright, there we go. I paused the video there for a minute so that I could get a closer look. Get up here closer without you guys seeing so much garbage on the ground. But a black one and a white one, and then there's Georgia. That's what stayed out here. Let me see, maybe I can get, well, there's a white one back there, a little white one's butt, but that's what can stay back there. That's what went back there. But I'll get a better video sometime else. Here's Georgia. Hey, Georgia. But she's doing good. She's always been a good mom. I've never had a problem with her. This is the smallest litter she's had, 4. The other ones last year were 6 and 7. I don't know why she didn't have as many. Probably due to Otto not producing enough, but you never know. So I'll have another rabbit update sometime, and then you guys get to see them babies. You probably won't get to see them babies till they're at least 4 weeks old. Yeah, that's probably when I'll get around to doing that video. But really, I don't have much else to do. This month I'm kind of busy, so I'm not really gonna have much for you and video wise, but I'll try to get around to it. I'll try to do as many videos as I can. But yeah, so